Hey everyone, D-Dab Squizzy here. Welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Alright. Let's try to get all this done as fast as possible. Because I don't care about anything else going on up here. We were shot down. We were shot down again. That's it for their interceptors. I assume when it says shot down, that doesn't actually mean we got our plane shot down. It means we were just intercepted. I don't know if it says we shot them down, though. Okay, well, let's just... Well, actually, I can just keep them doing this, can't I? I can just have more than is necessary keep bombing the city. That way I can kind of guarantee their troops... It looks like they don't have that many here. I can kind of guarantee that we'll get them. Yeah, they probably have a heavy artillery or two in there. Okay. I'm gonna wait till we're closer before doing anything else with that guy. Okay, yeah, it does say we shot them down. How many do I have here? A decent few. I could just set them on bombing this one. Even though I can't see it. But it's not like these guys have anything better to do up here. I should stop bombing that one. The Japanese might close in and attack it while we're gone. Okay, so this is sort of the turn where I will know the truth of rally points. Do they actually go where they should? Or will they not? Oh yeah, my Hindenburg. Awesome. Get this guy out here. That thing is so cool looking. It's enormous. How far can we reach, Mao? Yeah, do that. Okay, we're gonna start flying more onto the island, just so I don't overload the area. I have a lot of planes down there. Having too many won't help me. And unfortunately, I can't just have the planes park outside of cities like they have down here. Yeah, that thing did not show up. That enemy battleship. I have no clue where it is. I should keep this guy moving along the coast. Yeah, he's still activated. That battleship could be anywhere. It's really uncomfy for me. Okay. Yeah, the rest of these are going to stay here for now. Because we got no targets. Alright. Pretty sure... Yeah, there's no bombers there. No fighters, sorry. Come on, we're blowing up all their infrastructure. We could use those things. I have a handful of infantry in there. Oh, word. That's not going to make it easy. There goes that research lab. About time. It obviously survived too long. Alright, if each one of these can hit a guy, we might be able to take it. Okay, one of them did not. They have a garrison in there. Can we take it? Excellent. Rio is ours. Do I have another one I can move? Yes. Shot down an interceptor. Okay, there's no other interceptors there. Or there. Is this place still in resistance? Yes. How fast can it build an airport? I want one there so that I can... Well, actually, it's 7 spots, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Never mind. We're going to have one built over here instead. This can keep doing what it's doing. Okay, the injured paratroopers are going to go back here and heal up. The healthy ones, any that I get, are going to head over to Rio. Yeah, move the others up there. Come on now. There we go. Is this place out of range? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, any 87Bs. Which I don't even have any down here. Right, I sent them all up. So they can't hit the place anyway. Okay, so we just gotta take it. Excellent. Yep, so it looks like the lines broke down exactly where I expected them to. Which means these guys can get really close to that city. So have a Folk Wolf take a look out here. Any other 88s? Actually, they have good coverage here. I'm going to send them up there for defensive purposes. Knock everyone down to 1 hit point. It looks like they might only have 4 people in there. There could be 1 or 2 more. It's hard to tell. Okay. The rest of them are going to stay here for now. Yeah, this is more than an F-87Bs. Huh? Oh, what are these guys doing here? Go over there. Okay, doesn't look like they have any other defenders. So, the plan was to get right there, I think. And then here next turn, probably. Figured there was one there. Do I have another Falkwolf? Okay, that's it though. Kill that guy. Actually, yeah, one of them got shot down here. It's nice not being afraid of their militaries at all. Even so, it's kind of like Soviet infantry. They go marching through your territory, and unless you have an exposed worker, they can't do anything. Okay, I don't think there's any other troops to hit. Now, I dropped a whole bunch of tanks over here, right? So I'm going to be able to launch forces at both of these cities. Oh, there's a road out to some of this stuff. Alright, there was another one out there too. Dang, they shot me down. Then they do have roads. At least a few. Okay, well these farther ones, I'm gonna have a tougher time getting any Falkwolves in range of some of them, so I might as well start softening up their fighter numbers. There's actually not as many as it looks like. They're just so spread out that it's really annoying. But it looks to me like this road probably curves down to here, up into this grassland, and then up to this point, and maybe out to this rubber. If it does go out to this rubber, they might have connected up here. Although, I doubt that this is connected to anything. We're probably going to have to carve a path through most of this jungle to connect with northern South America, and I don't think Chile's had the time to install much infrastructure of their own. Okay. Yeah, they don't have any targets. We can send out all the infantry. Some of them died, but you guys did good taking the city. Given how minimal the actual fleet itself was. I don't know, just get to there. Oh, hello there. The Heinkels were just enough. I'm going to send this guy out towards Ponta Delgada. Forgot about that. Did I wake? Okay, I woke someone up. Just wanted to be doubly sure. That's a Crusader. I think they just teched up, or they just haven't really been building them much. But that is a Crusader. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, that's right. Where in the world did that thing go? There you are. Okay. Falkwolf. Okay, no Spitfires. Oh, Townsville's in range. I don't have a ton of these guys, but there's a decent few. And we'll have one of our three... Actually, we'll have a 3H to it. Seize that. Okay. These are just 3 King George V's in a convoy. We're probably going to get a few people shot down, but we can't have these convoys and battleships just rolling around out here anymore. There's no way I can take Winton or Cooktown in one turn after we grab Townsville. So, I'm not worried about needing to use the 87Bs this very turn to take out either of those cities. I can do it the next turn. Waiting for that one. I do have a bunch of 88s over here, right? Oh yeah, got a whole bunch of them. Dang it, they shot me down again. Actually, yeah, these guys. Also in range. Ouch. The aircraft carriers have done most of their work already, so I'm not super worried about them when it comes to their planes. Cool, we're pulling this fleet back. Was that all of the 88s? I think it was. How many 87Bs do I have? Not a bunch. Okay, we're gonna wait on you. We've been shot down like 4 times in a row now. Did we kill that thing? We killed one. Killed another. Injure the dumb convoy so I can target the last one. Oh my word. Just let me take out their air defense. There we go. Let's finish that thing off, and then we can focus on our real targets. Why do I have so few fighters down here? Are they all Messerschmitts? Do I have a bunch of 109Gs? I only have a couple. I do still have this guy, fortunately. That's a Matilda. And it's out of range of these. Crusader's not a defensive tank. No, it's only got a 14. It's like the equivalent of one of my 3Es. It just takes them 60 more turns to get. What are we hurt? Oh, planes. They have planes in there. Okay, that explains it. I don't know how that explains us failing to hit them so many times. Okay, yeah, let's go back to our other 87Bs and take out whatever we can. Excellent. Shot down an aircraft. Where's the other Type G? Get into here. Cool, they don't have another one. Okay, pull in the rest of the 87Bs, because they are in range of Cooktown. We're just... Should I? No, we're going to wait till next turn before bombing them. I'm in no hurry. Now they have a couple of Matildas in there. And a Valentine. A fortified Valentine. That's weird. And an unfortified. Okay, so they've been building them. Okay, can I get a halfway point so the screen stops jumping around? There we go. Wow, that was a bunch. I'm bringing in you too. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna hop up here. Oh yeah, we got run into, or that's the one that took out the heavy cruiser. There was something else I wanted to move down here, I thought. No, it's the transport. You. This planes too? Yeah, this planes too. Alright, send our 3Gs up here, 3Hs down here. And altogether we should have more than enough planes to deal with any defenses they might put up here. We even reduced its population down to a manageable level. I'm not going to be able to get that guy, unfortunately. That's weird. Did I not just tell them all to unload? Okay, everyone else I'm going to have fortify right there. At the end of the turn, I'm likely going to have a few of them move. What do I got for panzers here? Okay, we'll chuck a few 3Gs over here. You're just going to stick with them for now. And I do have a bunch of infantry, right? We're not in much danger of being attacked as far as I know. I'll leave one here, just in case some American fleet comes out of nowhere and hits us. But I think we'll be fine. Do I have another veteran? Okay, that guy should not be able to cause any harm. Never mind, we're gonna kill him. Just clean up all this pollution. Okay, that guy's going for that. Oh, they finished the road already. Cool. Let's actually come over here. Because until I get this area more under control, I am going to want a few more convenience roads. Cool. Everyone else... because I want one put through there. Here, come up here. We'll put another one through the top. I forgot, we only just took this city. That's a Portuguese worker. These guys really, they really space out. Yeah, let's just... Oh, whoopsie. Yeah, they gave that spot to Verdun. Okay, so that guy didn't auto-move. So it looks like the naturally produced ones, at least, are not affected by the rally. But so far, it has not asked me to move any other new units. Just the ones who had already been produced. I'm really hoping it works the way that I want it to. But I also have this sinking feeling that it absolutely does not. Oh, hi. About time that thing showed up. Russia's last set of vehicles. So are all of my new soldiers auto-moving as well? Yes, they are. Oh, that's awesome. You know, it kind of looks like I'm probably not going to be able to get 2 episodes in, but at least the ones I do have will be a little more consistent. Sometimes I might be able to get 2, or 2 turns in, not 2 episodes. But it's also a lot more fun for me when I don't have to do so much annoying busy work maintenance. I can't believe I didn't know those functions existed until now. I'm just glad I know they exist now. There's a lot of stuff to auto-move. Okay, there we go. I got 3 here. One's already put down here, right? Yeah. And there's another one over here. Excellent. So those 3 are for the last ones, which means this guy can leave. The rest of you who don't have anything better to do can just sit around for now. Okay, your turn's not gonna do anything. Cool. So that... Where are they going? Hold on, we're gonna fortify and wake all of them. That one too. Gonna want the U-boat to stay here. That transport, that one, and this one. Cool. But all the others, right? Yeah, they're not carrying anyone. Cool. I'm gonna form up all of these into one giant fleet. We're all going to head down here, load up with troops, and start ferrying them across. With all these transports, I think we'll get there much quicker. Okay. So that's those taken care of. Those guys have already moved. I've already launched my attacks on both other locations. Oh, that's right. Now I remember what I was doing with these guys. They were headed down to Broome. And they were just going to drop a bunch of panzers on them. But then I thought about it, right, and I didn't want to do that. Maybe. Maybe I do. I think I could do that. Yeah, and then the other 88s here can help push down this direction. Well, now that we're not having to bomb an entire convoy full of stuff, I think we'll make a little better progress now. Davao still American? Davao still American. It's down to one citizen, though. Guam is still going strong. Okay, so those panzers need to heal up. Yeah, we're going to need to conquer this stuff and then let all of our troops heal. We'll probably keep a couple around here. Around these places. Right, I did move all my 87Bs into these locations. But next turn I need to remember to actually take them out of there and put them all into here. Because this is a defensible place, and with 87Bs here, we can really control the area. I might put some over here, too. That's right, and then I'll need to gather my actual troops down here so that we can invade Santiago effectively. I'll probably want to gather up all my 88s in the region. Here, I think from Buenos Aires we can maybe get this city. I think we can, but we might not be able to. Short of that one, though, we can get the others in the area. And this is really the heart of Chile's production. Whatever production they do have is mostly in here. This one is very newly theirs. I'm pretty sure this is Peruvian. Same with all the rest of these. And Peru has a lot less productive capability normally. But these ones, I mean, you should look at the mines. As long as they can maintain a slightly good trade route, they can pump out tanks. So we're going to try to get the Resistance and Rio cleared out, Russian airport, and then I can drop guys on these cities. So then we can start digging roads out to them, just for convenience sake. I need to make sure I bring some more more workers over as well. And hopefully I can grab all of these workers and finish up. I might have to take that to get this full road connected. I think I actually will. I really hope I don't. Alright, let's go to next turn, I guess. Yeah, send more guys out of there. We all know that the last thing Argentina needs is more troops within their cities, within their last city. Hi there. Gotta kill those guys. I think that's most of their disposable infantry. I don't know how many guys they've got in that city. My tanks... Oh, my tanks can't even get them next turn. It's going to take a whole extra turn. That's right. That's in Iowa. Please don't just peel north. Okay. That's terrifying. I think that's the same model as the Hindenburg. Might be a little different. It looks kind of the same, though. What do you... Ah, found it. Okay, yeah, it's going back to Australia. There's the British. I think those are all militia. Those could be infantry, though. They're coming through. So if I start weakening cities, the British might start taking them. I should make sure I beat Manaus into the ground. Of course, I'd have to really weaken it for the Brits to capitalize. Normally, the computer will only do that if it can guarantee, like, one guy can grab the city. Which often means it has to be empty. Kind of like, who was it that did that? That was shocking when they did? Was that that was Portugal, right? Yeah, they invaded a Belgian city because I killed all of its defenders. No, I didn't. I had just moved them all down to 1 hit point, and then Portugal attacked. I'd have a tough time actually doing that to Brazil, because Britain moves after Brazil does, which means Brazil's units are always going to be slightly healthier than I left them before Britain moves. But it'd be pretty funny if I did. Okay, that thing is still on the move. Oh, right, yeah, most all of this is taken care of for me. I was getting ready to have to do more. It doesn't seem like it really saves any time going through this, because it still has to go through each city, so, you know, it's a minuscule amount of time saved, but a ton of effort. Right. Yeah, give me more wealth. I can always use it. Oh, my goodness, we're getting pollution all over that place. Okay, so there's not much more that even needs to be done here. That's right, I didn't do that to Rio. Did I? I might have done that to Rio. We're getting quite a bit of pollution this turn. It looks like the great starvings of England have finally ended. The famine. Caused by their own rebellion. Actually, they're getting pretty close to these. Yeah, they've got access to all the resources, so they're doing great. Okay, there was something I needed to double check. What was it? No one was revolting. There was that. Which, I'm just going to take one of you and pull you to deal with. Okay, he just got there. I'm going to have that guy wake up to go deal with that one, you to that one. Did I have another one somewhere in Russia? I don't think so. Okay, so there's our first Iowa class. It's a 13 hit pointer. That's a lot of power. We're going to have to send out our whole fleet to counteract it. Now, I don't know where it's going yet, but everything from Reykjavik will be going to counteract it. That's a lot of Bismarcks. We equal their defense, but I'd still want to avoid attacking if possible, so we're going to do our best to get them in range of some other stuff, form everyone up into a group. I'm going to have to move my subs away, so because I'm assuming it's going to Reykjavik, but it might be going to Ireland like that last one seemed like it was going to. If it is, I'm going to pull these bombers out of there. The King George V down here appears to be returning to Australia, so these bombers are needing to go back home. Also, that's what I needed to do, was check these cities and make sure I actually did them right. Yeah, okay, that one I did queue up. This I did last turn. Did I to Townsville? No. There we go. Okay. That's an Anzac. Got a Valentine, and someone put an artillery in there for some reason. Depending on the defenses at Cooktown, which I doubt will be super significant, most of our 87Bs might be focused on killing those guys. Because I need to eliminate whatever military power they might have. Hopefully, though, almost certainly we'll take both of these cities this turn. I should double check. No road there. Cool. So I can just blow that thing up. And then get an 87B, well, wherever he goes, we'll get him pretty much. I'll probably have one stay here. Alright, no other fleet stuff going on, nothing else I needed to manage. Hopefully we'll have that next turn. And then, a turn later, we can take Recife. I should check as well for Rio. You guys are still in resistance? One is. There are only 2 people there? I gotta garrison it with all my other units, SS and everything. And we've got Brits out here. I didn't see exactly where, but they're out there. I'd love to get eyes on the place, but unfortunately these 2 cities are the only ones we can actually see, and neither one of them appear developed at all. Since there's a road here that runs out, I'm probably just going to assume, or I'm going to assume it's going to connect up to any of these. But even if it doesn't, it'd be more convenient. So I'm probably just going to work on like sending out a loop or something, or like a road out to here, because this goes through hills and then some forests instead of the jungle. And so I might have it like, is that a forest too? Yeah, get it right to here, and then I can just a couple roads in either direction, and then that'll work for that. Just so that they are connected, and then the rest I'm going to worry about up here. If I have an excess of workers, which I probably will eventually, then I can worry about cutting more roads through the Amazon. Alright, well I think that's going to be it for this one. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book. If you like the look of it, give it a read, and if you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.